Can you tell me a little bit about the story in your book? What is it about?
This story is about the magic world. So the children who have the lineage of witch or wizard have to go to this school. This school's name is Hogwarts. So it's have children's name Harry Potter. His story is very famous and he didn't know about himself. So the story begins when he entered Hogwarts.
What is a theme that connects into your book?
The theme that connect in the book is adventures and to find a secret.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your genre?
My genre is about the fantasy. It's all about the magic world. Like that.
What literary technique does the author use to keep you engaged in the story?
The technique, the other craft that it's used in the book, the mostly is the hyperbole. So I will say the sentence frame. Like difficult, very difficult. Plenty of courage. I see not a bad mind either. This is the sentence frame that when they had say.
Who is the main character?
The main character is Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger.
What is the most interesting part of the story?
The most interesting part of the story is when Harry Potter and his friends find a secret in the Hogwarts when it's adventures.
What character that you like the most? Why?
The most character that I like the most is Harry Potter because he's famous and very good person.
What do you recommend about this book to other people?
I recommend this book to others, to the people who like fantasy or the magic world. This book will give you a lot of imagination and will keep you engaged to read this book. Can you tell me a little bit about the story in your book? What is it about?
This book is about Greek story of Greek family in New Year, and it is also about Greek life. His father Frank Haley thinks that he can change his son Greg, but Greg can easily unfollow the way his father wants. But his father told that if he not follow, his father will send Greg to the military academy, and Greg afraid to go to military academy, so he needs to follow his father.
Okay. What is the theme that you connect into your book?
I think the theme of this book is keeping the story interesting and funny.
Can you tell me a little bit about your genre?
It's a comedy genre.
What literary technique does the author use to keep you engaged in the story?
One of the autograph that the author used is simply the example is the sentence that says Holly is the fourth prettiest girl in the class, but the top three all have boyfriend. So a lot of guys like me and doing everything they can to get in good with her.
Okay, who is the main character?
Greg, Frank, Greg father.
What is the most interesting part of this story?
In my opinion, the most interesting part is when Greg dad reconsider his decision to send Greg to military academy.
What you can say to recommend this book to other people?
In my opinion, this book is really good for people who want to find a book to read because I usually do not like reading book, but after I reading this book, I enjoy it.
Okay, so and next the last question. What character that you like the most and why?
I like Greg because he is the main character in this book and I enjoy reading his wimpy way.
Thank you.
Give it a
Hello, so today I'm going to talk about my book. The book that I read is The Phantom of the Opera.
So, can you start with some basic info about your book?
So, the book is about the woman named Christine. She heard the voice of the opera ghost. She thought that only her can hear the voice, but that is not true. The guy named Raoul also heard the voice too. He was concerned about the relationship between Christine and the ghost. He must find out what happened to Christine, a girl that he likes when he was a kid, and what made her change.
And can you tell me about your characters in your book?
Yep. So the main characters, in my opinion, I think that there are more than one main characters in this book. So the first one is the opera ghost, Christine and Raoul. The opera ghost was said to be the angel of music, but that no one knows that was it true or not. Raoul and Christine were friends since they were kids, but when Christine become adult, she has changed.
What is a theme that connects to your book?
The example theme that connects to this book is relationships since they are kids.
Okay, so what literary techniques does the author use to keep you engaged in the story?
So one of the other craft that author use is hyperbole to show the example of the statements or claims that cannot be done. For example, when Eric or the ghost of the opera house shout, "Silence or I will blow everything up," from page 125.
Okay, so this is the book that I chose and read. The book is called Halloween Night by R.L. Stein.
So start off with the first question. Can you start with some basic info about your book?
So this book is about a girl named Brenda that she really hates her cousin Hallie. But Brenda wasn't the only person that hates her because Hallie loves causing problems with everyone. So Brenda and others plan a plot for murder of Hallie and
The second question. Can you tell me a bit about characters in your book?
so I really identify Brenda because her parents never believed that Harley caused her many problems, and sometimes my parents often did not believe me.
And what is a theme that you connect in your book?
So the example of a theme that connects to my book is teenage relationships issues.
And the last question. What literary techniques does the authors use to keep you engaged in the story?
So the technique is there are many imageries that makes the audience got interested and want to keep on going and reading more. For example, she a quote from the book from page 109. She could feel the dampness on her back nightshirt. Her body convulsed in a shudder of disgust.